Welcome back to the channel, or hi if you're new here. I'm Elise, and today we're going to be learning how to crochet these super easy little flowers. These work up super quick and they don't take much yarn at all, so they're great for using up yarn scraps, and they are beginner friendly. I will be working through all the stitches with you as we use them. All you're going to need to get started on your flower is some worsted weight for acrylic or cotton yarn. You'll need one color for the center of your flower and one color for the petals. You're also going to need a 3.5mm hook and a pair of scissors, and we're ready to get started. Okay, to get started on our flower, the first thing we need to do is make our slip knot. To make a slip knot, we're just going to wrap the yarn around two of our fingers and across, just like this. Then I'm going to pinch that yarn tail with my thumb so it doesn't come undone. And taking my pointer finger on my other hand, I'm putting that under the first strand of yarn and over the second, just like that. Then I'm flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight to make my slip knot. Let's do that together one more time. Wrap the yarn around two of your fingers and across. Pinch that yarn tail with your thumb. Take your finger on your other hand and put it under the first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flip that second strand of yarn up and pull it tight. Now that we have our slip knot, we can go ahead and put our hook into that loop. You'll pull on the short yarn tail here to go ahead and close that down. And now we're ready to get started on our chain. To make a chain, we're just going to grab that yarn and pull it right through that loop on our hook. Just like that. Again, grab the yarn and pull it right through the loop on the hook. We need 4 chains in total, so let's do that 2 more times. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Next, we're going to connect this last chain that we made with the first chain that we made with a slip stitch. To make a slip stitch, we're going to go into that first chain, just like that. Grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and pull that directly through that loop on our hook. Next, I'm going to go ahead and trim this yarn tail just a little bit so it's not in the way. And now you can see that we formed a little circle with our chain. So all of our stitches here in round 1 are going to be placed into the middle of that circle, just like this. Make sure that you're not working into the actual chains, but into the middle of that circle. Next, chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. This chain 3 is going to count as a 1 double crochet stitch. Now we're going to place 11 double crochets into our circle here. To make a double crochet, we're just going to yarn over. I'm putting my hook into that circle. Yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, and you've made your first double crochet. Again, yarn over. I'm going back into the circle. Yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So we've got our chain 3 that counts as 1 double crochet and our 2 double crochets into our circle. You can go ahead and scoot your stitches down towards your chain as you work to make more room in your circle for more stitches. And let's go ahead and make 9 more double crochets for a total of 11 into our circle here. So now that we have all 11 of our double crochets into our circle and our chain here, we're going to finish the round with a slip stitch. So find that 3rd chain at the top of that original chain that you made. Here's the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd chain is right here at the top. Go ahead and go into that top chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, and pull it right through the loop on your hook to make your slip stitch. To finish off round 1, I'm going to go ahead and find this yarn tail at the back and pull on it to go ahead and close up that circle. So this is going to be the center of our flower, and I want my petals to be a different yarn color, So I'm going to go ahead and tie off by chaining 1, cut my yarn, then pull that up through that chain that you made and pull it tight. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this yarn tail to the back. And you can weave this in, but I like to go ahead and just tie these 2 yarn tails together so everything is nice and secure. And you can go ahead and trim those as well. Okay, now that we finished round 1, we're going to go ahead and grab our new yarn color to make the petals. And you can attach this new yarn color to any one of your stitches that you like. Just make sure that you're going under both of those loops at the top of the stitch. So I'm going into that stitch. I'm going to grab that yarn and pull up a loop. Then I'm just going to chain 1. And now I can start working with my new yarn color. We're going to start round 2 by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now into this next stitch right here, we're going to make 3 triple crochets together. So rather than finishing each one of our triple crochets, we're going to do part of the stitch and then move on to the next one. Okay, so to make our 3 triple crochets together, we'll start the first triple crochet by yarning over twice. I'm going into that next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 4 loops on your hook. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. And we're just going to leave that unfinished just like that. Now we'll start our next triple crochet by yarning over twice again. I'm going back into that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And we'll leave that second triple crochet unfinished as well. So we can go ahead and start the third triple crochet by yarning over twice, going back into that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And to finish up our triple crochet 3 together, we will yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops on the hook. To finish our first petal, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll make a slip stitch into this next stitch right here. So go ahead and go into that next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and pull it right through that loop on your hook. Okay, so we finished 1 petal, and we're going to have a total of 6, so I will do the same thing with you one more time, and then we'll just repeat that all the way around, like I said, for a total of 6 petals. So let's get started together on this next one. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Into the next stitch, we'll make another triple crochet 3 together. So start that first triple crochet, into that next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. Start the next triple crochet, into that same space, pull through 2, pull through 2. And the last one, into the same space, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we've got our chain 4 and our triple crochet 3 together, which we will finish by yarning over and pulling through all 4 of those loops on the hook. To finish our second petal, we will again chain 4, and we'll make a slip stitch into this next stitch. Just like that. So go ahead and just keep repeating that same pattern all the way around, and you should end up with 6 petals in total, and I will meet you right back here. Okay, once you've finished all 6 of your petals, your flower should be looking something like this. So we're going to go ahead and finish our flower by tying off. So we'll chain 1, cut our yarn, pull that up through that chain that we just made, and pull it tight. And then you can go ahead and just weave this in. I'm going to just pull mine to the back and again tie it together with this other yarn tail. Okay, once you weave in all of your yarn tails, your new flower is all done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how your flower turned out and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in the next video.